Fufu is the Western and Central African cuisine. What mashed potatoes are to traditional European American cooking. In Ghana, cassava together with plantain and cocoyam are widely used in the making of fufu. But in the northern and Volta regions of Ghana, yam is preferred. To feed your curious minds, today we bring to you Madam Faustina, who hails from the Volta region of Ghana, to teach us how to make fufu using yam and a very special mortar.
Before you use it for fufu, you either wash it, because we all know that yam is harvested from the ground and then it's usually dirty. It is also believed that when you are peeling the yam, you don't take away the skin that lies directly behind the back, because that is where the starch that makes the fufu succulent is. You half it just to make sure that you are able to boil it for it to absorb water properly. After cutting, you have to wash again to get all the sand off it. I'm filling my pot with the yam, and then later on I pour my water over it, and then I boil it quickly for some 30 minutes, and then it will be ready for pounding. My mommy taught me that if the yam is cooked, the smell changes. The cooked yam smells like starch. Apart from that, the water around it is now thicker, and then you can see that the sizes of the yam have also increased. We have a special mortar which is used for pounding the yam fufu in the Volta region. And then we have the pestle, which is also rounded at the end for pounding the yam fufu. So before you start, usually you soak the mortar first, making sure that you wash it very clean, getting out all the debris and all the leftover foods that may cause food poisoning. Unlike the usual fufu, which is usually palmed with two people, one person standing and the other person turn it, this one we don't turn it. You have to pound the yam whilst it is hot, and then you have to pound around the mortar, not one place, making sure that you even pound and then you mix it whilst pounding. This one we don't use water. You only introduce the pestle in water if you find it sticking on it. The fufu between the pestle and the mortar will make some noise. It means that the fufu quality is good. Yam fufu is also eaten by people from Benin, people from Togo, and also Nigeria. The Nigerians call it pounded yam. Along the line, if you want it to mix properly, you have to pound it from one side, making sure that it falls over. So I'm doing it. I'm going to sit down and then test it with my hands. So in this case, I'm going to use water to wash my hands. Now I have checked and tested. The fufu is now soft and then ready for eating. So I'm going to organize it and then bring it out. You dip your hands in water slightly to wet your fingers so that it will enable you to turn the fufu around and then polish it in the mortar. We have different ways of presenting the fufu. If the person is a head of family, which indicates that the person is a warrior, the person mustn't die by one bullet. We indicate that by serving the fufu for the person in two small balls. And that's the second one. So it should look like this for the head of family, who is a warrior or a hard-working husband. We are going to present it in a second stage, indicates that it is for anybody who is a member of the family. For you to be a very good housewife, it means that you should be able to present it in a very creative way that will make the presentation, interesting. So that's what I'm coming to do now. Over here, our fufu is ready. For the sake of presentation, we have decided to put the three ethnic fufu groups together. In the earthenware bowl, you have three categories of fufu. The first category is yam fufu. Yam is white, so you can see the color sitting in here looking white. So you have the white fufu, which is made from yam. Over here, we have cocoyam fufu, which is also enjoyed by all other ethnic groups in Ghana. The third category is the combination of cassava and plantain, which is usually also enjoyed by other ethnic groups in Ghana. We have the light soup, which is also a delicacy for Ghanaians. In the light soup, we have dry fish and also bush meat, and then it is served as an accompaniment to the fufu as you see it. Fufu is best celebrated with the use of the fingers instead of the spoon. So we have to wash our hands.
You love that video, right? Just hit the subscribe button right now to get yourself updated on what's trending out there right here on InfoBox TV. And hey, in case you want more entertainment, just hit the more button.